لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف المرسلين سيدنا وحبيبنا مولانا محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم وعلى آله وأصحابه بارك وسلم. سبحانك لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا، اللهم علمنا ما ينفعنا وزدنا علما يا مقلب القلوب ثبت قلوبنا على دينك آمين. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Can I just make sure that you all can hear me?
Walaikum salam, Arana. Can you hear you?
Okay, good, alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah, so alhamdulillah, our last online lesson for the year. Maybe just arrangements for next week, inshallah. So next week we are planning to have our final gathering in person, inshallah. So the masjid is York Road Masjid. Mount View has a nikah, so we'll be at York Road, inshallah. And we'll start at 9 a.m. and we'll finish about 11:15 or 11:30 a.m. inshallah. And so we invite everybody to come for the final gathering and to kind of meet in person again. And we'll also observe all the social distancing. So you'll have to bring your mask and keep your mask on and bring your own masala and your shoe bag and all the appropriate spacing and so on in the mosque. So we'll observe all the protocols. But if you can't make it, we'll also broadcast the event on Zoom as well, inshallah ta'ala. But we'll look forward to seeing most of you in person in the mosque, inshallah, after a long time, alhamdulillah. So that's next week. So that's our final lesson online, inshallah. Bismillah. Surah number 7, Surah Baqarah, assignment 7. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. ربنا ولا تحملنا ما لا طاقة لنا به. ربنا, O our Lord, ولا and la, do not تحملنا, do not cause us to carry ma, that which, a burden which لا طاقة, there is no ability, power, lana, for us, bihi, with it, to bear it. Question number 1. What are the grammar labels for the underlined words? Bismillah. What are the grammar labels for the underlined words?
Maf'ul bihi is tuhallimna.
Good. So the first na is maf'ulun bihi. Good. Ma. Anybody? Ma.
Ism mawsul.
It's an ism mawsul, yes. That's the type of word. But what's the grammar label? So it's ism mawsul in terms of the type of word. But what's the grammar label?
Maf'ul bihi thani.
It'll be maf'ul bihi number 2. So in other words, tuhammil means to make someone carry a burden. So make someone carry something. So tuhammil, the tuhammil. Just remind to keep your mics on mute when you're not answering, inshallah. Tuhammil means to, oh Allah, do not make us, maf'ul bihi, carry ma, that which, maf'ul bihi number 2. So na is the first maf'ul, ma is second maf'ul. Do not make us carry ma, that which, second maf'ul. So maf'ul bihi number 1, maf'ul bihi number 2. Lana and bihi, easy ones.
Harful jar, ism majroor.
Okay, excellent. So both of them, la, na, harful jar, ism majroor, bihi, harful jar, ismul majroor. Good. La tuhammil is the what of the what verb?
Second bab mudari.
Okay, second verb is right, but not mudari. Who else wants to try? It's the nahi. It's the prohibition nahi. La, that la, nahi. La tuhammil, do not. The la is do not, and that nahi, it's a nahi there. Do not make us carry. So the second verb is hammala, yuhammilu with a dhamma. But this is la tuhammil with a sukoon because it's a prohibition. So لا تحمل, do not look similar to the Qari, but just that sukoon is there, so that tells you it's a nahi verb. If that to be a dhamma, tuhammiluna, that would be in mudari. So very close. Okay, good. Next verb. Wa'fu anna waghfir lana warhamna. Wa'fu anna, and pardon anna us, waghfir lana, and forgive us, warhamna, and show rahmah, mercy upon us. What is my first question here? What are the grammar labels for the underlined words? Okay, easy one first. What are the grammar labels? Anna, lana, and the last na.
harful jar ismu majroor.
Good. So anna is two words. An plus na. So an harful jar, na is majroor. Good. Lana.
The same.
Harful jar is majroor. Perfect. And warhamna, the na.
مفعول به.
It's a maf'ulun bihi. Good. So it's a maf'ulun bihi. Warhamna maf'ulun bihi. Next question. What type of verbs are shaded, and what's the rule about the alif of those verbs?
It's fi'l amr.
It's fi'l amr, waghfir and warham. And what is the rule of the alif of that verb?
It's Hamza Muttasil rule where the alif is not pronounced, the word is joined on.
Okay, perfect. So it's a hamza called hamzatul wasl. Hamzatul wasl. Wasl means the hamza of joining. So it's a if something is preceding it, like a wa or a fa or alladina or any haraka word is preceding it, you read through the word. Waghfir, warham. Even here, this one is actually nice one here. Fansur as well. Fansur. You read through it. What happens if you don't read through? If it's nothing preceding it?
Pronounce the alif.
Okay, what do you put on the alif? So what do you put on this waghfir if there's no wa?
Either Dhamma or Kasra.
Which one for this one here? Hey?
Kasra.
Kasra. How do you know it's a kasra?
Because if the middle letter, the Ain letter takes a Dhamma, or at least a Fatha or a Kasra, and then the Alif takes a Kasra. And if
Okay,
the
good.
middle letter takes a Dhamma, the Ain letter takes a Dhamma, then the Alif takes a Dhamma.
Okay, perfect, mashallah. So you can see ra, fa, ra, the middle one is a fa. So if we have a kasra there, what do we have at the beginning? As Walid said, we have a kasra at the beginning. So it becomes ighfir. What about warhamna? How do we say this without the wa?
Irhamna.
Irhamna, good. And yeah, fansurna, nasara, the dhamma, yeah? Without the fa, how do we say it?
Unsurna.
Unsur.
Unsurna, perfect. I must actually remember this example here because it has all three cases. The kasra, the fatha, and the dhamma. All the amrs that we have there. Good. Last one. Anta maulana fansurna ala al-qawmi al-kafirin. What are the grammar labels?
Was that all first verb, Maulana?
All first verb.
Shukran.
Ighfir, irham, unsur, all first verb. Grammar labels. Anta maulana.
Harful jar ismu majroor again.
Where is the harf jar?
Anta.
Sorry, I was looking at the wrong one.
Okay.
Mubtada.
Anta is going to be the mubtada. Anta is the mubtada. Now, and anta is mabni, it's a fixed word, so it can't take a dhamma. So therefore it's going to be the mubtada. Where's the khabar, the news about anta?
Maulana.
Maulana. So the word maula is the what?
Khabar.
The khabar. So we can see anta can't take a kasra because anta is a fixed word. Anta and raf'un, anta nasbun, anta jarun, anta is fixed. The word maula, any word with a mad can't change also. Like the easy one to remember is taqwa, in raf'un taqwa, in nasbun taqwa, in jarun taqwa, or Musa, raf'un Musa, nasbun Musa, jarun Musa, mawla, raf, nas, jar, mawla. So it's raf'un, but you can't see the raf because of the sound. And what is the na?
Maf'ulun bihi. Na. Us.
Maf'ulun bihi. Perfect. Anta, you are the master, the protector of us. The something of the master, the protector of us. Fansurna.
Again, maf'ulun bihi. Na.
Good. Maf'ulun bihi. And help. Help who? Help us with a done upon. Maf'ulun bihi. Ala al-qawmi al-kafirin.
Ala harfun jar.
Yes. Qawm.
قومي اسم مجرور.
Is majrur perfect. And al-kafirin.
مفعول به.
Okay. What is al-kafirin doing in the sentence?
Sifa, it's a sifa.
It's going to be describing the qawm. So fansurna, and help us, give us victory, ala, upon or against, al-qawmi, the people. What people? This is describing it. Al-kafirin, the disbelieving people. Good. So anta, mubtada, mawla, khabar, na, mudafun ilay, na, maf'ulun bihi, ala, harfu jar, qawmi, ism majrur, al-kafirin, sifa. Good. Check the dictionary for 3 different meanings of the word mawla. What does mawla mean? What did you find?
Protector.
Okay, which other meanings did you find? So Mawla, if you look in dictionary, what you're going to find? You're going to find master, lord, protector, patron, a client, a charge. What do you mean by client charge? What does that mean? A client actually doesn't mean like a shopping client here. A client actually means a freed slave. So if you have a slave and you free the slave is your mawla, is your freed slave. A mawla is also a friend, a companion, an associate. Mawla can also be a teacher as well. If we call you teachers mawla. So there are a number of meanings for mawla. How do you know which is the appropriate meaning to use? Like how do you know anta mawlana is your protector, not your companion? Okay, so the
Because
one is
we're
going to be
protection
Bismillah?
from Allah.
Okay, so based on the context. So I think one of the functions, or the reason I asked you the last question is that when you have a word in a language, a word often can have multiple meanings. A word often can have multiple meanings. So we go to the dictionary, we look up Mawlana, we see master, protector, client, charge, friend, companion, associate, all of these meanings. Then we have to define which meanings apply in this context and which meanings don't apply in the context. So we can often use our own mind, which is fine also, but where do we, if you want to go look it up, where would you look it up? Which one applies and doesn't apply? So the dictionary gives you all the meanings, but if I were to say that these meanings apply and these meanings don't apply, where do I find that? We'll have to check where in
Tafsir.
tafsir. So therefore the last question says, you check the dictionary, yes, you find all those meanings. But if you look at Ibn Kathir, what does Ibn Kathir says Mawla is? So I can go to Ibn Kathir, I can go to Quran Hive. Let me take myself out of the way here. Quran Hive. Hopefully this works. I don't know if I did it wrong. Surah. Baqarah. What are we? I think 286 something, eh? I'm in the wrong surah altogether. Okay, I'm not getting there. What's happening with this? Okay, so I go to learn, and I go to Ibn Kathir. I move myself out of the way, and I see here, yeah. So Ibn Kathir tell you, Anta Maulana, you are our Mawla, meaning you are our supporter, our helper, our trust in you. You are sought for each and every type of help, and our total reliance is upon you. There is no strength or there's no power or strength from you. So the point I wanted to make was that even though you might go to the dictionary and find multiple meanings, you go to the tafsir to get the specific application in that context. So a number of tafsir will give you different views and so on, but you go to tafsir to get the specific context, as we did here. So this example of how we go to tafsir to verify something. Okay, good. Any questions about the worksheet? I hope with time it's becoming easier and easier.
Maulana, I just think that the numbering was incorrect. It should have been verse 286, isn't it?
Yes, that's correct. Yeah, it's verse 286 supposed to be. Alhamdulillah. So I'm hoping you're finding the assignments easier and easier, because the repetition of the same concepts every week, maf'ulun bihi, fa'il, harful jar, ism majroor, should make it get like smoother basically as you progress. So the Quran should become easier and easier until it becomes basically autopilot. Any other questions on this? Or you all fine? Okay, I think you're all fine. Inshallah, we say Amin to the dua here. This is the dua that we make. And we say Amin to the dua. May Allah not give us a burden that we can't bear. May Allah forgive us and pardon us and shower us with rahmah, shower upon us rahmah. And may Allah give us victory against those who oppose us. Allahu Amin. Okay. I also, let me just find this thing. I also, I think it's on your WhatsApp as well. We sent you the 40 hadith.